Welcome to Y&R Unfiltered, where the drama is deep, the opinions are bold, and no storyline is off limits. What's up, my messy, nosy, fabulous soap lovers? It's time for another steamy, drama-filled, and absolutely chaotic recap of The Young and the Restless. I'm your shady commentator, Izzy, with just enough class to keep it cute and all the sass to keep it spicy. Today is Monday, April 7th, and baby, if you thought this was going to be a chill episode, think again. So we open at the athletic club where Phyllis, looking like she hasn't slept in 3 nights and possibly running on espresso, and Trauma is chatting with Summer. She's headed to Sharon's because Detective Fine as Wine Chance has got news. Phyllis is hoping this whole nightmare with the kidnapping is finally over. I mean, sis is tired, but Summer's face says, "Girl, you might need therapy and a priest." Phyllis says she's been through worse, like that whole fake death saga, remember? But the mind games? That's what's still haunting her. Summer drops that little, "you only give them as much power as you allow" line. And Phyllis is like, ugh, that's such a Sharon thing to say. LOL, even in Trauma, she stays petty. Meanwhile, over at Sharon's, she's got her bags packed and her trauma flashbacks queued up. She takes one look at a water bottle and bam, PTSD hits. She remembers forcing Phyllis to drink one to save her life. Then Nick shows up and does what all rich Newmans do in times of stress: throw money and private jets at the problem. He's like, "Surprise, I'm coming to London with you." Sharon lights up like a Christmas tree in July. She's thrilled. Noah's in London and has apparently been emotionally crumbling. And now Daddy's swooping in. But the happiness gets a bit awkward when Phyllis arrives, and here's Nick's going too. Then she gets hit with a suggestion from her ex and his girlfriend. "You should take a vacation too." Girl, if looks could kill, Sharon and Nick would have dropped dead. Chance finally strolls in looking like a man with secrets and biceps and announces they may have a lead on who bought the gas device used in the kidnapping. Turns out it's been tracked to a psychiatric clinic outside of Paris. Immediately, Sharon's like, "Wait, could this have something to do with Ashley and Alan?" And Nick catches the way Chance tenses up like he's holding in a burp in a confession. Chance gives nothing concrete, just enough to freak the girls out. Classic detective move. He insists they're close and to trust the process. Phyllis, of course, starts spiraling. Girls like, what if Ashley's behind this? I mean, given her recent breakdown and split personality stroll through Paris, is it really that crazy? Sharon's like, "Ashley?" Nah. But Phyllis doubles down like she's auditioning for Law & Order GC edition. Cut to society, where Kyle and Claire are playing footsie under the table while discussing corporate sabotage. Young love in Genoa City. Claire senses Kyle's being evasive. And by evasive, I mean full-on shady. She asks what's up at Jabot and guesses it's about Victor. Kyle tries to downplay it, but baby, she's Victor Newman's granddaughter. She knows a scheme when she smells it. Eventually, Kyle confesses he and Jack suspect someone at Jabot of corporate espionage. Claire swears she won't jump to conclusions, but her face says, "I know y'all are talking about my granddaddy. Claire, maybe you should mind the business that pays you." But Kyle says no, he wants their relationship to work and doesn't want Victor's manipulation ruining it like it did to Claire's mama. They hug it out and agree to forget about it for the night. Just as they leave, boom, Summer pops up like a pop quiz you didn't study for. She sees them being cute and immediately enters silent rage mode. They chat awkwardly about Phyllis, Harrison, and Harrison's new career as a magician. Summer fake laughs, tells them not to let her keep them, then glares at them as they leave like she's planning revenge in cursive. So while Summer is shooting daggers with her eyes watching Kyle and Claire playing and being cute on the way out, Chance finds Summer post-Kyle's sighting and the girl is spiraling. They sit down and he starts gently poking the bear. "So, you and Kyle, what's the real deal?" Summer's like, "I am not jealous," and says she wants Claire to disappear. Sis, your denial is loud and apparent. She finally admits she hates that Kyle's with Claire and that it feels like their happily ever after was stolen. Chance, bless his heart, is just sitting there like sad yet fine with puppy eyes. saying to himself, not again with another Newman woman. Over at the jazz lounge, Audra meets Victor, who's already ordered her something because, let's be real, this man knows everything before it even happens. Audra tries to act like she could walk away at any moment, and Victor hits her with the old, "there's the door" line. Classic move. Then he starts poking at the Kyle wound, reminding her of how he stabbed her in the back, and asks if she's considered revenge. Audra plays it cool, but Victor ain't here for games. He offers her a dream job, a whole division at Newman Enterprises. All she has to do is tempt Kyle back into an affair. She jumps up, shocked and offended. But Victor is like, relax, I'm not asking you to seduce him unless what, Victor, she really would sacrifice her relationship with Nate to do bidding for you. Right. She sits down again, clearly intrigued. And just when we thought the mess couldn't get messier, Nate walks in and interrupts, calling Victor out for whatever whisper campaign he's been running on Lily. Victor exits, but not before telling Audra to not take too long to decide. Audra gives Nate the "don't ask" look, but we know she's already plotting, and Nate tells her she has some splaining to do. The question remains, will she actually do it? Final thoughts. Everybody's lying and nobody's okay. Genoa City is about 5 seconds from imploding. Let's break it down. Phyllis is one panic attack away from doing something very Phyllis. Sharon and Nick are taking off for London, but something tells me this mystery is about to follow them across the pond. Summer's spiraling and Claire better watch her back. Kyle's lying, Claire's suspicious, and Victor, he's playing chess while everyone else is stuck on checkers. Audra just got the job offer of a lifetime if she's willing to ruin Kyle's life again. And that's it, y'all. Your daily soap wrap full of secrets, scandals, and seduction. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know. Is Ashley actually behind any of this? Should Summer just admit she wants Kyle back? And is Audra about to say yes to Victor's messy little plan? Until next time, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.